Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast. Today, it's Conrad's Car Clinic with insight into your vehicle's inner workings from former GM Field Service Manager and co-host King Conrad DeLong.
Well, you know, in the times of we're living through right now, some of the news media is looking for alternative stories. And how do you bring some of what we're living through right now with an automotive point of view? So I saw this story and about fell out of my chair laughing because it's not necessarily funny, but what a great story. So in Columbus, Ohio, one of the news crews sat out in front of a hospital and they videoed every ambulance that was coming and going as they were dealing with some of the COVID patients and taking pictures of their license plate. They took the pictures of their license plate, went to the DPS, and checked all of those ambulances for outstanding recalls. And they found 50 private ambulances that had showed up at this one hospital that had outstanding recalls on them. And that's how. And then they published this on the news, and I think it put a lot of egg on the face of a lot of.
So,
these
in other words, if
companies.
you're not going to die in the hospital of the COVID virus, chances are you might die of the ambulance ride to the hospital.
Yeah, and these vehicles are typically used to transport patients to and from the hospitals and nursing homes, and have been operating with these potentially dangerous defects that affect all kinds of things like driver and passenger airbags, suspension issues, unrepaired defects that could cause an increased risk of crash or thermal events, fires. As part of the investigation, they reviewed the licensing records of these vehicles, and when the vehicle identification number, and they ran it through www.safercars.gov, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's website where you can check the recalls open on your vehicle, and they discovered that 54 of these ambulances had outstanding recalls on them in Franklin County, which is Columbus, Ohio.
There's also a Franklin County in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, where Jack Daniels comes from.
That's why we know about it.
Jack Daniels. Now, only you would know that.
So, again, and I tell you this story that it's really important that you check your personal vehicle for recalls, and it's super simple to do. All you need is your insurance card because it has the 17-digit serial number on it. Go to safercars.gov, plug your VIN into safercars.gov, and it's going to tell you what recalls have been finished on your vehicle and if any are still open.
And you need to do it multiple times a year.
Because recalls are released fast and furious. Now, I'm going to tell you probably to do it about 4 times a year, once a quarter, just to go on and do it. It won't take you but a few seconds. And in most computers, if you've visited that site before, remember they drop that cookie on you. So as soon as you start typing your VIN in, it's going to populate your full VIN and hit enter, and it's going to tell you whether or not they released anything.
I hate cookies dropped on me.
Get your recall checked on your vehicle often.
Hey, thanks for checking us out. In Wheel Time is streamed on Facebook and YouTube and is broadcast every Saturday in Houston on ESPN 97.5 FM.